Good evening, everybody. Xanon, Lakis, Cry, you handsome bastards. Welcome to Stream. Stream! One day I'm gonna get this right. That day is not today. I can also offer... Be silent. I can offer some bonus content. Okay. Bonus content. The foreman is here to assist. Now, this may deafen me. And you. I don't know. We'll find out in a minute. So far, so reasonable. I might even call it a little quiet. Okay, it got rid of my old save. Okay, that's fine. It seems to have... Well, actually, you know what? Hang on. I think it has remembered. Not Task Manager. I just wanted... Actually, yeah, Task Manager will do. I wanted this. Yeah, I remember that. I turned it right down. We'll put it on 7. We'll really push the boat out. 7%. Now, I do not remember how to play this game. So, good. Actually, we'll leave that as it is. It says cluster C, but it's just going up by 1 at a time. Can I type words in? Big chuck. Oh. Okay, well I wanted to call him Big Chungus, but it won't let me. Anyway, so what I'm going to do... Hold on. This one. We're going to start on Kappa Summatus, the G-type star. I'm okay with this because we've got a lot of different things here. Okay? I don't know if G is a good type or not. It might be. Also, there's 2 white dwarfs and a black hole. I want to go to the black hole and mine it. That'll fucking teach him. Excellent. We do be Newman.
Welcome to the actual universe. You may find it's different from our homeland. Should you be able to adapt to the laws of physics in a short time, I am your advisor and will help you through this mission.
You heard me, Xanon. There should be like a 1 in 2,000 chance when you start up that your ship just misses and careens into the sun.
Everything here is yours. As one of Cosmo and the pioneer of the Dyson Sphere program, you will explore this cluster step by step. By using the resources here to construct the Dyson Sphere to provide energy for the center brain.
Indeed.
To maintain homeland.
I think, Xanon, that
I have chosen a designated
the game may be more fiction than, you know, it's science fiction, not science fact.
Now please drive the space capsule to the planet.
I have to drive the space capsule now. I didn't have to before. Oh, Jesus. Okay, well, it's pretty straightforward. We're landing on, and I shit you not, Kappa Serpentis 3. Oh, please tell me we're going to go to the Pog Omegalol Craigasm system. I can pitch up and down as well. I have to use the keyboard for that. Ooh. Okay, well, we're getting very close to the planet very quickly now.
Now you are about to reach the designated planet.
We sure are. Yeah, indeed. I should have just steered into the fucking sun. Well, this planet looks lovely. I can't wait to cover it in conveyor belts. Also, as real talk, brief aside before I get started on being a clown. If you like chill,
This
like
is Icarus,
strategy exploration buildy games, genuinely this one is fucking brilliant.
You can use the arrow keys or right click on the destination to control its movement. In this mission, You will manipulate Icarus to travel beyond the stars and create miracles.
Okay, it's teach me the controls. This is fine.
Now try to recycle the space capsule. Right-click on it to recycle.
I want it. Give me the bits. Okay, this is my guy's energy.
You can use the same operation to collect
If
resources,
it wears off,
such as
bad
trees,
thing happen.
gravel, etc. In the meantime, hold down Shift.
It is
and
genuinely very good.
to
I
get
can
a
recommend
series
it.
of commands.
Okay, so you can like
You receive
shift.
several items after recycling the space capsule. Click
Let's start as we mean to
lower
carry
right
on by
corner of
removing the
screen
small
to
forest.
open the cabin to view them.
It wants me to press E. Right, this is my inventory. I've got some copper, some magnets.
You can hold down mouse middle button
Yeah, you
drag
told me that.
to rotate the angle of view, or slide the mouse wheel to zoom in and out.
Okay, yeah, we did that. So, we've got... This is iron. Iron good. This is coal, also nearby. Can you rename planets? I don't know, Zanan, but I wish. Also, bad English in space, it sure fucking is. Good evening, Sagita. Welcome to stream. How you doing? Hope you're well.
Yet you have not unlocked the construction menu, which will be done automatically when
No.
you complete any technology research.
Okay, so
Click the technology tree button at the bottom right of the screen to open the technology tree.
we can
and
learn
activate a research.
electromagnetism. It needs 10 magnetic... Ah, okay, I have to make these now. So, I have to do this. I don't remember how to make this. Replicator? Yes. So now I go, right, I want this by doing this, and I want you to make 10. Hi Boyga, how you doing? Welcome to stream. You can name planets as an achievement for it, but I never figured out how. It do be having a silly name. I shit you not, on Kappa Serpentis III. Oh my god, yes! This planet should be Pebble Beach. Great shot! Right down the middle. Well, all I did so far, Lakis, to fill you in, was I watched the intro and went, man, wouldn't it suck if my spaceship crashed into the sun? And it didn't.
You have created a mining machine.
And we've
achieve
decided
more
that
collecting.
my base is on Pebble Beach.
Pick it up from the inventory, or select it on Gathering of Construction menu to build it.
Okay, I've got a mining facility. So...
You can use the R key to rotate the mining machine for covering more veins. The more veins covered, the faster the ores will be gathered. If you want to ignore grid snapping, try holding down the Shift key.
Oh, okay, that's helpful. So, I could get that, but I don't know. That seems like a very, very tiny amount of iron. Right? Hold on. How do I get to my ship inventory? Like the backpack? Because this, right? I'm gonna die if I don't ram a load of biofuel in me. You press M. Okay. This is planet
In
view.
the planet view mode, you can hold down the middle mouse button drag, rotate
Pebble
the angle of view, and hold down the right mouse button.
Beach.
Drag to roll the angle of view. Press N key to
Let's
point to the
fucking
front to the
go.
North Pole.
Can I name...
In the planet view mode,
Yeah.
slide the mouse wheel to enter the
Oh
star
yeah, and
map.
you can go all the way out to like I'm on a Mediterranean satellite, a moon, around a gas giant. That's kind of pog. And then we can go all the way out. Ah! Oh god, I've accidentally gone to the Milky Way. I don't think you could do this last time. Good evening, Sefkara. Welcome to stream, you handsome bastard. How you doing? It is Baboosh. Here is Baboosh. Yes, hello. You know what? I'm going to just stop. I want to go back to planet. Can I get out of planet view? Yeah, right. Can we name the mecha? No. We can do armor customize. He's called Icarus and I want to rename him. Boo! 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 I wanted to name him Craig Stadler. Oh, hang on though. I'm going to just make myself into the colour that I like. That. You know what? Just that. And then the core. Okay, hear me out. This. This is changing nothing. Let's just pretend I didn't do that. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. So, we're going to go find some thing. There is many rock. What I want is iron. Okay. Iron is very important to me. And I can't... There. Big iron. Oh, and there's stone here too. Right. This is important. Stadler S is very good. Right. Here we go with... Can I get more than 7 here? Ooh, probably not. Only 7. That's fine.
Insufficient required items. You can click the replicator button at the bottom right of the screen.
Yeah, no shit, it's got no fucking power. I know.
Replicate these items.
Hello there, Chef, you handsome bastard. Welcome to stream. How you doing?
You have done building the
build
first
that
power
there.
transmission facility, Tesla Tower. It can carry out short-distance wireless power transmission and expand the power supply area of the power grid. Click on it to view the current power grid information.
Before it carried on speaking, right? Genuinely, I put that down and I was about to be utterly incredulous of why I just put that thing down and it wasn't powering my mine until I realised that I'd actually put down the power thing that transfers power and not the Dinglebo itself.
Powered. You need to keep it within the power coverage area and supply it with
right,
power
now we're gaming.
In order to maintain its normal works. Wind turbine. You have established your first power grid. Not
Sure
all
have.
power facilities has its power supply area. Use the Tesla Tower to extend the area of the power grid.
Ooh, what did you add? Was it bloodstained? Yeah, let's do that. I don't have anywhere near enough, and I don't think I should have bothered with this. Right, okay, well, let's sack that off. So, we need to do more things. Ooh, okay, cool. I've never played... Okay, we need to do this immediately. I need conveyor belts. It requires circuit board. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, those are easy to make. And gear. So I need iron, right? What's the replicator button? F. Right, I need to... So that's made from copper. Well, that makes sense. Okay, so we're going to have to do a couple of things here, right? I need more than one mine. That's my first problem. I've just used all my copper. Because I'm really smart. Babushka is dead ass and 100% about to just drop off the chair. There we go. You were about to fall to your doom, weren't you? It's a good job that your doting father was here to save you from the floor. Yes. She was genuinely just really slow, just sliding. Oh, and now Babush can leave. She's like, you know what? I can't even. She's like, I go. Moogle! Do you want a really, really sad goodbye shot of Baboosh? While I do like fucking found footage shaky cam with it. holding the microphone, the webcam in my offhand. Baboosh. I don't remember what I was saying in the slightest. Right. Okay, no, now I remember. Now I'll look back at the screen. Basically, I need more mines and I'm a fucking idiot because I just used all of my resources. So, my inventory... Okay, I've got... No. There. So, I've got plenty of iron ore, right? So now, what I do is I go, right, I smelt this myself. Really, can I only do them in 10s? This is going to take a minute. Although I didn't call you a handsome bastard yet. Good evening, Moogle, you handsome bastard. Hope you're well. I hope you've recovered from your previous injury. Now, I'm going to have to sit and wait for this briefly. Actually, you know what I can do? I can just walk. I've got legs and I'm not afraid to use them. I need some copper. Because I've got coal, I've got stone, I've got a nice big fat iron vein, and now I need copper. Which arguably is probably more important than the iron. You would think that there might be... Oh, you know, I've realised a problem. If I just walk, I'm going to lose my base. Right? Now, that's a problem because I will forget where it is. Yeah, they're big scaredy. Big scaredy. Wimpy bimpies, aren't they, Zanon? Yeah, Lamau Y. Pog Omega lol Craigasm. Personally, Zanon, it's just because you're ass at the rules. Ah, found some copper. Right. I got a ROM though, so that's cool. Indeed. Well, actually, no. I'm a fucking mecha, so that's cool because yeah, it fucking is. And I'm stamping around on Pebble Beach. Let's fucking go, gamers. So, unfortunately, I have to mine this myself. Like some sort of idiot. Right. Unfortunately, my robot is getting tired. And I have not fed him. Actually, wait, isn't this a fuel canister? Yes. Eat it. No. He's named... it's just called Icarus. I wish, to be honest, that my mecha was called... what is my Steam name? Oh, it's just RPG. No, it says RPG up here. Man, am I not Knight of the Light anymore? I was that for such a long time. Truly the end of a fucking era. Let's make 20 copper. No, well, he runs out of fuel, which is the robot equivalent of being tired. I mean, does a hydrogen fuel rod count as vegan? Because, like, so far all he's eaten is that and plants. Yeah, no shit, my core energy is insufficient. I know. Make these. Right now. Sorry, Xanon. Sorry, Xanon. I'll be more sensitive. It's just warm enough today that ice water is tolerable. Why is... I've just been sat here, right, and I've clicked it and gone, why is it only making one? It's because I'm only clicking it once, like some sort of bell end. Now we know. Now we know. Oh, we know now, don't we? Right. So what should I do next? Where's the tech tree? Because I know what I want. I guess I'm going to get this just because... Why not? It's not useful to me in any way, but it's mine. I need... the basic logistics system. I don't care about almost anything else. I just want circuit boards and gears, right? And I can do that really, really easily. So, at Pebble Beach, we're going to smash this. However, I am going to make a Dinglebow first. Right. This requires 4 iron ingots, 2 circuit boards, 2 gears, and 2 magnetic coils. So, if I go, make this 2 coils, 2 gears. Wait, no, bad, stop. Jesus Christ, I made 20. 1. Unless I needed them for that. What? Why was it me? Why did I make... why did it make 20? I don't need 20. Not yet. Oh, it's because I'm stupid. It's because I've still got it set to make 10 at once. I'm the problem. As always. So I've got 2 of those. And now 2 gears. Right. Now we make this guy, right? We make a mine. It was a full-on layer 8 issue. Dead ass. Right, because I think I have the bits for this. Like, just lying around, I can just make that. Now, this is important, right? Because, although I don't have the bits that I need yet to, 9 copper. Oh. I'm slightly sorry for the noise that I made. Only slightly. Right. That's now going. I've now got copper for days. So now I can just focus on fucking the tech tree right up. So I need 10 circuit boards and 10 gears. Can I make 10 circuit boards and 10 gears? Is the question. Yeah. Now, there's probably better things I could get, like the auto smelter, but what is the point of auto smelting if you don't have a conveyor belt? Right? So we're going to get basic logistics system. Go and research it. Right. After this... Now we're gaming. After
You have
this,
received
we could
the
get
sorter and the conveyor belt, which
the
can
arc
achieve
smelter
full
and glass.
automation.
I'm
Use
talking.
the conveyor belt to transport the
Do
piled
you
up
mind?
ores from the mining machine, and the sorter can deliver the ores from the conveyor belt to the smelter for automatic smelting.
Bro, the rudeness of this man. I could get the electromagnetic thing. Assembler. Electro's magnet. Some plasma and fluid. Yeah, fuck that. I think... Yeah, I think I want this next. The ability to smelt, right? It's probably in my interest to do that. So, how do I... Oh, well, it gave me 20 dingle bows. Right, here's the thing.
A conveyor belt. All you need to do is determine the starting point and the end point of it. In addition, use the up arrow key to lift up one level, and use the down arrow key to drop
It's
one
happening.
level after the conveyor belt is lifted. Press keypad.
Yes! Yes, my
To
prize!
the ground. If you don't want the conveyor belt to be attached to the building, you can try holding down the shift key.
Can I build a storage crate? Yes. Just one? So, we go this way. We go, here is big storage crate. Big storage crate, big storage crate. Okay, and then...
You built a storage,
I sure
which can
did.
be used to store cargo. You can manually store or use the sorter to
Do it.
automatically stock the cargo.
Right, now we've got a...
The sorter is a transportation connector of cargoes between facilities.
He's doing
You
it!
automatically
Look!
transport them as long as the supply facility
He's taking the
and
copper and
facility are
hom,
bridged.
hom. This game's incredible. It brings out the absolute stupidity in me. Right. Where did I leave my other mine? I literally can't see it because of the curvature of the planet. I now need another one of these. Where did I park my other mine? There it is. Right, so here's the thing, right? Next point. My things are kind of far apart. This will be an issue. Like, later? Probably? Whoop. Right, but for now, yeah, this is probably full. Like, I don't think the actual machine itself can store very much. So we're gonna go, here you go. Have a little jaunty road. And then we're gonna put a big chest right next to it. And then we're gonna connect a grabber to it. Right, now we're gaming. So, next thing. We're on a fucking roll. I want to make 2 mines. Right? And 2 wind turbines. But RPG, I hear you ask. Why are you building 2 mines for the stone? And I'll tell you, dear person that didn't ask. One of them isn't for stone. But you didn't see that one coming. One of them is in fact for not stone at all. It is for blackstone or coal. Can I get more than 8? Nine. You'd love to see it. Right, that's not powered because who gives a fuck? Let's do whippy-dippy-dip. Okay, well I ran out of conveyors. So, I may have forgotten that I would need things. However, right, now I can make many things. So we're all good. I'm going to need 2 of these. I'm gonna just take this tree. Oh no, I'm running out. Okay. Can I make fuel? Actually, that's what the coal is for. I'm gonna eat it all. So, big chest goes here. Okay. This isn't doing anything. Oh, you know why it's not doing anything? It's because you haven't powered it, you fucking idiot. Now it works. All of this rock is for me. Now, there was coal, like, around. Oh, you do recharge slowly when you stand still. That's good. That's coal, right? Not that it'll tell me. Actually, I probably shouldn't jump. I think jump actually consumes more power. Yeah, that's coal. So, right, now. We're gonna dig up all the coal. Ooh, can we squeeze you in here? No! No, 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 bad! Oh, shit. Oh, well, I mean, I got 7. Good enough. There was a little mistake there, wasn't there? Did you spot it? Oh, shit! Okay, it's fine. When you have a dull moment, just idly check your general chat. I can go check now. Oh, look at him. Great post. Right down the middle. Perfect. As a certain delightful slapper might say, incredible. What did I do with my... There they are. Oh, this makes 3 at once. Oh. I probably don't need 24 in that case. However, I would like 24 though, right? Get digging the coal. What we'll do while we wait, we'll just, you know, deforest. Because all of this pesky greenery is going to get in the way. You wouldn't have a great shot right down the middle with all this detritus in the way. I have to seriously think how I implement golf into Obsidian Catalyst. Because I'm gonna. Ooh! Ooh! I got an organic crystal. A high-grade chemical product. Used to produce high-strength crystals with a crystal structure. I don't know what this does, but I'm going to eat all this plant matter. Munch. Anyway. We're going to send it on a little journey because no reason. Right. Basic info... Oh, it's out of range. Okay, well, maybe I shouldn't have sent it on a little journey. I literally need a tiny tower to pass power from there to the other. No, no, no. Dick Be Thick is an incredible name. Because so sometimes it do be like that. Sup, fellow Brummy man? Alright, fellow Brummy youth. Liam, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, you handsome bastard. Hope you're well. I don't know where my base is again. Oh, there it is. Right. Imagine being from Birmingham. I know, Zanon. Zanon, say, come to Smethwick, Birmingham and say that. I'll bite your fucking face off, mate. Off for a driving lesson in like half an hour. Ooh. GL. Man's got a fucking busy week this week, ain't it? with his driving lessons and his BTRL. Where's the tech tree gone? Right. I want advanced metallurgy, which is magnetic coil and circuit board. I can make both of those, right? Can I just make 10? No, because I don't have any fucking magnet. How do I make magnet? Oh, are you fucking kidding me? I make magnet out of just iron ore. Actually, I mean, that's not a problem currently, because I can just go get some. Yeah, I'm all good. I'm all good. I take this. Right, so now I have 637 iron ore, right? Can I look? Yeah, that's fine. So, I make... Was it really magnet it wanted? Oh no, I used magnet to make the magnetic coil. Okay. So, he says pressing every single hotkey under the sun. I want 10 of... I don't have enough copper. Where does the copper live? It's over here. I think eventually robot can get faster. Fast robot do better good. Generally speaking. You know what? Robot needs solar panels. Yeah, like... honestly, it's really weird that, like, all the hosting crew are, like, on site. And, the runners are not. Which Bottom Life 3 quote? Because I may have just said that without even realising it. However, Bottom Life 3 is my favourite. Out of all of Bottom, Hooligans Island is my fucking favourite. Absolutely fucking adore that show. Right, let's make 10 of them. And 8 of these. Le danger, le nuclear bomber. Oh, shit, it's all in French. Balls. Good evening, Viren, you handsome bastard. Welcome to the Ballsodrome. Oh, there was a mistake there, wasn't there? Did you spot it? Indeed. Eddie, where did you find it? Where did you find it in this fucking void? I need to watch... Right, so I've now got several candidates for movie nights. We can either watch Dracula Dead and Loving It, all of Naked Gun, Half-Life Full Life Consequences, or Bottom Life 3, or all of the above. I meant to do that like 2 weeks ago and didn't get around to it yet. But TLDR, I'm going to repurpose the Minecraft role into movie night role and then use that as a ping role for when we have movie nights. I do want to start doing them on Sunday evenings. Or maybe Saturday evenings, I haven't decided. Right, Xanon, here's the thing though. Every single thing I've listed is fantastic. Genuinely goddamn incredible. So there. I am sure there are people right here in chat that will vouch for Robin Hood Men in Tights and Dracula Dead and Loving It, and also every single film by Leslie Nielsen. Right, we're going to learn how to do smelt. Do you remember the 26th of October? Oh. I'm now thinking about... I do remember Troll 2, and I'm now thinking about Earth, Wind and Snow Halation again. Men in Tights is film perfection. Indeed. Oh, I love Hooligans Island so much. Can we add Troll 2? I suppose so, but the one thing I do have to warn everybody, right, is every film we've mentioned so far is really funny, and Troll 2 is a very scary movie. Oh my god, right, because Hoods isn't here, right? Okay, hear me out, right? Do you think we can, like, do a movie night of a funny movie? And then do you think we could convince Hoods that Troll 2 is going to be a scary movie and get him to come watch it? Do you think we can hoodwink him? Because I know you've got an aversion to the scary movies, but, you know, please come and watch this one with us on Movie Night. It'll be a nice time. You're amongst friends. It's a controlled, safe environment. They're eating her, and then they're gonna eat me! Oh, it's like, to be fair though, right? That's like a reverse prank. It's not like we've gone, oh, this movie's really nice and enjoyable and lovely, and then it's fucking sore. Oh, it's the exact opposite. Oh, the popcorn section. Now, we don't mention that. That's too hot for TV. But I might have to have a break in the next 30 seconds to deal with the aftermath of the popcorn sex scene. Yeah, we're going to do a movie night at some point. Or rather, I'm going to start doing movie nights at some point because I haven't for ages. Oh yeah, also Piss Kid, indeed. Welcome to Nilbog. I'm okay. I am okay. I am okay. Yeah, I'm okay. Everything's all good. There is no need to be alarmed. I mean, a popcorn sex scene is exactly what it sounds like, Viren. It's a scene with popcorn and sex. I can only apologise for the words that come out of my mouth if people that, you know, in public get to hear them, because good lord. I have fucking tickled myself. I don't even remember what I'm doing anymore. No, I remember. So, I'm MB. We're going to have to set up a few different things now for infantry. Not, indeed, definitely not a cock porn sex scene. Indeed. I mean, what is popcorn, Xanon? If not a busted nut. I'm slightly sorry, but not really, truly. yeah, literally it was Welcome to Nilbog that did me in. Right, I need to focus and actually build my planet. Right. I can make it now do thing for me to save me good time, right? So, we're gonna have to start work on things. Yeah, man dies on stream due to his own immature sense of humour. More on this story as it unfolds. Oh, he's giggling again. Will his giggling fit last longer than our current Prime Minister? Unfortunately, Seth, I could, but I've already named the planet Pebble Beach. In honour of the great Craig Stadler. Oh, I ran out of power. Quickly, eat. Can I eat all this? Yes. Consume the logs. Right. What, pardon me, on earth was I doing? I need a new mine. I need a new mine. You'll see why. It's important, I promise. One mine. One wind turbine. Probably a power station. I should probably link all these together at some point. I stand by what I said in that clip. Where was the lie? You know, I've missed just streaming random shit and being a tit. It's nice. Is that iron? Good. Found iron. This might actually be the iron that was at the beginning. It is. This was beginning iron. No, I don't want to be inside the clown. What a video game that is. Can I get all 6? Yes. So, we do this. Okay, then we do a windle. A windle, that's what they're called now. One of them. Then we go have this dingle-dang. Now, I'm going to have to set this up with a temporary storage. Right? He says thinking about how to do that. I'm going to need 2 of these. Sex or drugs, why not both? Exactly. Title of my... Well, I mean, it isn't, but... Title of my hypothetical good time sex tape. So we have to wait now a second. See, I don't know what that's in context to, and quite frankly, I don't think context would help that. We're going to have a chest, right? Okay. Then, Mr. Grabby is going to put that in the chest. Okay? You with me so far? Then I'm going to make 6 more Grabby arms, because fuck it, why not? And I'm going to put down Mr. Tesla Tower right here. Okay? Now. Then. Hear me out. There's nothing I like more than a bottleneck induced by my own bad design. So we're going to have an extra thing, right? To go from A to B. Then apparently this has to go into a smelter. Right?
You built a smelter.
I sure fucking did.
Basic materials, such as iron ingots and copper ingots automatically.
Now,
you want to make the raw materials.
What do you mean that's out of range? Are you...
You need to use sorters and conveyor belts.
Is it really?
After selecting the recipe, you can use the less than key to copy the recipe and the greater than key to paste the next building that needs the same recipe.
I guess... No, it's working, look. Maybe the problem is that it can't even. Hang on. I've ran out of fucking conveyor belts again. Make me another, like, 24 of them. Let me just get the goblin out. That quote is either from Hellpoint or Heaven Dust 2. No, because she's fucking exhausting. I genuinely don't know. Genuinely don't know. Let me get the goblin out is what I say right before sex. I promise I have sex, I swear. Right, I've got enough thingies. So, conveyor goes here, right? Okay. And does this. And then we have Grabbo go take from here, put here, right? And then, look, he's making magnets for me. What a good boy he is. And then this goes here. And then Grabbo goes here. Now, I don't have enough power because this singular wind turbine isn't powerful enough. So, what if we made 400 wind... 3. Now, it does occur to me, this is my magnet facility, and all it makes is magnets, and then just leaves them in bumfuck nowhere. Right, but this is going to be future me's problem, because I have industry and conveyor belts to build. Because, in theory, right, I could build a big conveyor belt all the way over here. And spoilers, I'm fucking going to do that. Just not right this minute. Before I do that, we need to, like, do this because my fucking power system is really whiny. And apparently this was too much. So, I'm thinking I may need slightly more than this. Well, that's what future me is going to worry about. That's more iron over there. So, for now, right? For now, Nux is too hard. Typical HUDs indeed, yeah. Just sounding really horny. Is that coal or iron? Coal. Can I consume this? Hee hee. Now, the rest of my base is... Why did I go all the way over there to that shitty little iron when there was loads here? What is wrong with me? That is a tiny little iron farm all the way down there, like it's ashamed of being near the rest of the base. Born without eyes, famously indeed. So, what we're going to do here is, well, that's stone, which, what the fuck do I make this with? I make stone brick with a smelting facility. Okay, that's fine. I have 2 of those, and I'm going to make another one. Make this now. 1. I actually don't remember if I need raw stone for anything. I mean, I probably do. But right now, no, I don't. Make some more grabbies. Ah, yeah, like, I use it, well, I don't need it, because I can make it myself easily, but, like, it's helpful if I, you know, do. We're going to do the iron smelting bit first, but no, I think that's more important. We're going to try and get something up so we're making stuff out of things, and then we'll start actually sort of putting it all together. So, first things first, there they are. Conveyor can go this way, right? Why? I don't know, but it did. Then we're going to put a furnace, and then we're going to put more conveyor, and then we're going to put treasure chest. Right, now. Grabby arm, there to there. 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 Now, I'm pretty sure I could actually put the grabby arms, like... I could have put these closer. But why would I do that when I can deliberately make my life difficult? Frankly. This does not have enough power. So... make another 3. I'm going to have to link my power grid together at some point, purely so we can have those moments where the whole power grid crashes. It'll be just like the UK's December. It'll be good practice for learning how to deal with it. Because basically the solution will be to throw down as many wind turbines as you possibly can very quickly. Which I'm sure will work. It takes a long time to build anything though. You know, I am going to need those magnets eventually. Because I use them to make electromagnetics. Right. Help out your little brother. Now, it kind of works, but there's not enough room. So, by which I mean, this is probably enough power, right? But it actually doesn't reach because they've got such a tiny radius. So, what we do this, and then we go... This might get everything. Okay, are you working? Right, now we make big iron slab. Perfect. Right, next job. In fact, what is next job? Next job is more conveyor. In fact, just make me some conveyors while I'm building. Let's have 1, 2, 3 to save time and space, and then we're going to have a big old furnace, and then we're going to have 1, 2, 3, and then storage. Right, then Mr. Grabby from A to B, Mr. Grabby from A to B, Mr. Grabby from A to B, Mr. Grabby A to B. I know, Hagana's black ring finally cracked. He got a use out of it though. He did get a lot of use out of his black ring. Some would say he was extremely proficient with the black ring. Actually, how do I make glass? It's... Oh, stone as well. Okay. Luckily, there's probably enough stone on this planet I can make a glass mine as well. Right, I probably have too many conveyor belts now because I actually physically can't... There we go. Do anything else. Make a 3 of them. 3 of them. And then while I'm fucking about, make another 3 of those. Because that's the copper mine up there. I need to do something with that as well. While that does things, right? Science is useful. I'm going to need that soon. Splitter good. Steel. This is delightful. Look at this tech tree. Look at the amount of shit on this tech tree. You can make a billion universe. You can make the universe. You craft it. I think this is you finish. This is you win. I like controlled annihilation reaction. I also like artificial star. Yeah, basically, this tech tree, massive. I like it. It girds my loins. Oh, also, I really like how the main quest has a thicker line. Oh, yeah, the upgrades tab, also huge. There are many, many, many things you can get here. I have literally never done any of this. I think when I last played this, like a couple of months ago, I did none of it. So far, I researched this just because I could. I might have done some of these, not many though. I know this game has depth to it, which is good. It's what I need. I like it deep. Let's put down a wind turbine and another wind turbine. And wind turbine the third. And then we're going to put a power thingy here to make sure that goes in there. Right. Now we make brick. Brick go in chest. Good. And a machine! Thank you very much for the raid, you handsome bastard. Welcome to stream. I hope you're well. What were you streaming? Ooh, Ooh, Sonos 2. What were you doing on Sonos 2, you brave man? Also, Animachine, it's really, like, your name is really appropriate today because you're Animachine, and literally my entire job today is build machines. This is my rock miner. It puts rocks in a chest and then makes them into bricks and puts them in another chest. This is the idea. I'm going to cover this planet in conveyor belts. In the name of industry. Sonic 2 and Knuckles. How did it go? Fucking difficult run, that one. I have mad respect for anybody that runs S2K. Or Sonic 2 in general. Aren't we all producing bricks in the end? Exactly. Producing bricks is my #1 pastime. So, let's have a conveyor, because I like a good conveyor. Then we need a smelter, right? Then I need... I didn't pick up any bricks. We're going to have to run all the way back now. But luckily, because we started making it, it's all good. I probably should do something about all this ore in my inventory. He says he's about to pick up 400,000 bricks. Okay, only 121. Anyway, make me 2 chests. I guess one thing that's kind of nice is that I can just make the things while I'm on my way. Did a glitches from have to relearn everything, so it's a bit painful. Yeah, the rust that needs to be shook off each time is like difficult. This game is really good. If you like sort of chill management games, can very much recommend this. I have played it before, like much earlier this year. I haven't played it for a very long time. I know it's been updated quite a bit since I actually played it, but I'm you know, giving it another whirl today. Really enjoying it so far. It very much scratches my itch of just build stuff and be a dickhead while I do it. I didn't build any grabby arms. It takes so long to build grabby arms. I need to make a grabby arm factory. Actually, no I don't. That's such a waste of resources. Can you imagine if I left that on and came back and I just got 1,000 grabby arms? What would I do with them all, other than build an elaborate grabby arm system to transport grabby arms? That actually does sound kind of based. Build an empire. Exactly, the grabby arm empire. Now, this doesn't have enough power yet, but it will. Right, now I've got stuff. So what do I do next? So we're currently making magnets, copper and iron ingots, and stone bricks. It would be nice to have something that makes glass, something that makes gears, something that makes circuit boards. Now I know I'm going to need 1,000 circuit boards. So what we're going to do is we're going to think about this logically. If I wanted to massively over-engineer everything, all I need to do is just go find some more ore. So I'm going to make 3 more miners. One's for stone. To make my glass farm. Then we're going to make a circuit board maker. I might keep this as raw iron for now. Like, it's not working fast enough that it's going to fill it up. I will probably make these into gears eventually. But until then, I'm not going to worry about it. Now, where did the rest of the base go? I probably should put a power relay across things so I can find things. Right? Hello, Kappa Serpentis 2. Right, that's iron. That's coal. If there was a... Is that copper? Oh my god, that's perfect. Right. We are going to build our Dingleburn mine here. Roman! Thank you very much for the raid, you handsome bastard. Hydration raid. You can't see it because of the raid message. Hang on. Roman, have a kiss. Mwah. Siblico. Gopher. Welcome to stream, you handsome bastards. Thank you very much for the raid, Roman. How did your fallen star go in? I hope you got a nice fat PB-ness today. I need to decide where I build. Well, I mean, I know exactly where I'm building, just which one. We're going to take the one with more resources. Siblico. Shuttered. Thank you very much for the sub. It's very, very kind of you. New Fallen Star PB and new Sailor Moon PB. That is downright sugoi, Roman. That is downright sugoi, as they might say. I might say. Oh my god, movie night, we also need to watch Neko Sugar Girls. If you don't know what Neko Sugar Girls is, do not look it up. Categorically don't find out about it in advance. It won't help if you know. What do you mean, not again? My Kokoro is broken. Yes, Salmon. I'm gonna sort out some sort of agenda for movie night, right? I'll do it maybe later, probably not. Is there any gold in this game? That's actually a very good question, Penaz. I'm actually not sure. But the thing is, and here's the kicker, Penaz. This planet's mine. I don't care if there's gold on it or not. It's mine. And that's all that matters. Pardon me. I should have had my slave burp me. But I did not. Right, I need 2 of these arc furnaces. And many, many wind turbines. I'm now thinking of Opulence being like, Jeffrey, come here and burp me. Daddy Opulence requires his back rub. Oh my god, Lemon Angry, indeed. I love Lemon Angry. So we have Lemon. Now, I have 100% already forgotten what I said. Mine. It's really hard to play a game, right, where strategy and management is important, but you are an idiot. I realise that might not be a shock, but like it is to me. So, what we're going to do here, we're going to just dump all the ore, like, just straight into each other. It really, really annoys me that this is not quite symmetrical. Can I cancel this? No, I wanna. Can I pick it back up? Yeah. Okay, good. Right, now we'll do this. Actually, I think this just doesn't line up. No, that's better. That's better. That's better. I mean, it's also true, Shannon. Now, the astute of you may have noticed, currently, nothing happens. And that's fine. Things will happen. Did I run out of... No, there we go. Mr. Grabby. I just want to get it all set up first. You're going to make copper. You're going to make iron. You're going to make circuit board. Then... No, bad, stop. You tit. I may be just building that further away from the... whatever. Then this goes here. Okay, that's not in the center. That's... Oh, neither is that. That's why. Stop that. That goes there. Okay. Now, are you ready for this? Because we can do Tokyo Dorifto. Now why can I not... Okay, so this one's not cool. But maybe why do you... Whatever. I was trying to make a really nice, symmetrical, aesthetically pleasing design, and instead we've got this mismatched, misaligned load of shit. Which I think, honestly, is par for the course. Now, I am very aware this takes 2 iron ore, 2 iron bars per copper, right? Which I was aware of and just didn't really consider until I'd built the machine what I was going to do about it. I've since decided what I'm going to do about it is build another iron mine. Right, now I need another furnace. Just one. I need... more conveyor. Oh no, my robot's starving. I guess eat this wood. Why on earth have you just made a magnetic coil? Oh yeah, because you're making things for me. Okay, I'll allow it. It's okay, Chef. We're all idiots. And that's okay. It's not a competition to be the biggest idiot. We can just all revel in our idiotry together. What was I... Arc furnace. To continue with the bottom line 3 quotes, that was almost exactly the correct enunciation for Fanny Craddock. Iron ingot. Now, this is the plan, okay? So... that's the idea. We just use a big, and then we use grabbies. Right. Let's grabby this together now. Before we power it. Okay. Because this can put in. This can put in. And this can put in. Because this is a greedy machine that accepts 3 inputs. And then it gives 1 output. Right. Now, just this arc furnace to go. Right. So, let's put down some transformer towers to make sure everything will be powered when I turn it on. So, like, a Tesla tower here. A Tesla tower here. A Tesla tower here. Tesla tower here. Can I get it? Okay, not quite. I need one in the middle. But I'll keep it there in case I need it for anything. Okay, now. Currently, none of this is powered. That's about to change, right? So now, this is going to get very pog. Or it should. Okay, well it's powered, but it doesn't have enough power yet. But soon, we will have enough wind turbines that maybe between them they can make it good, do job, yes. Oh, it's doing it, look. Is it really struggling this badly? Yeah, but it's close, actually. It's doing it! It's making CPUs! I am Nvidia now! Right, the network seems to have calmed down now as well. Like, it's not being horrendously overloaded, look. We did it, boys! Renaming the planet RTX. I like this. Crunch. Do it. Crunch. Right. That's an enormous amount of nodes being used up. But that's fine. We now need to make another one of these. What do you mean I ran out? Oh, I've actually... Oh, okay, that's why. It's because I've ran out of iron ore. This is not where my base is. Now, what I need is basically iron and magnets. Oh, actually, also, I need to stop by this. Mont. Oh, wait. No. I probably didn't want all that coal. Can I put some of it back? Right, soon that's going to be full of coal. But that's fine, because I will be full of coal. What did I come here for again? Probably some... Okay, I got plenty of those. Some of that. Where does the copper live? It lives over here. And now I don't remember where the magnets live. Except they live, like, they're shunned on the outreaches of the facility. Like a deviant. Yeah, is that it? No, that's more copper. I want 200 copper bars. You know what? Put that away. I probably could double stack some chests, but I'm not going to. Right this minute. I wish I could zoom out further so I could find where I built. I've lost my magnet mine. Where did I park it? Bro, I need these magnets. Is that it? Yes. Right. I now need to find some stone. you still working? Yeah, good. Okay, so I've got my thingy. I've got my arc furnace. I've got some grabbies. What was it that I needed? I'll make a chest. I don't even remember why it stopped me now. What did I click on to try and build it? It was like, no, you're good enough. It is a mystery. Anyway, let's go find some rocks. I think that's rock. Yeah, that's rock. Or soon to be glass. Also, take care, Penas. Have a lovely rest of your day. And I will catch you next time, you handsome bastard. Yeah, I think what we're going to have to do next is the research. Because we need that to get fluid stuff. And whatever this stuff is. I definitely did all of this first row when I played it last. I think I had steel, and that was about it. Of the research colours, I know I could do blue. I genuinely don't remember if I could do red. Like, where you unlock that is beyond me. No idea. No, it doesn't matter anyway. The one-eye monster is watering the field. I'm delighted. I love John Henry Eyman. I can only apologise if that's not his actual name, but John Henry Eyman lives in my heart. Literally rent-free. I would die for him. Yeah, possibly. Just, mate, I'm delighted I've gone for a piss. Out in the garden, said Andy Parsons for some reason. What have I come here to do? Glass. Treasure chest. Grabby hand. No. Grabby hand. I wonder, actually. I really think I could probably put a grabby hand just straight out of the mine and into this. Which would save me resources. But if there's one thing I like, it's to be obtuse. So. Wind turbine. Wind turbine. Have a third fucking wind turbine. That's probably enough. Okay, we got glass now. Right, now we're making all this shit and not really using it for anything. What do we do next? I think we need to get this electromagnetic matrix and work towards that. In order to... Actually, you know what? No, we're not going to do that at all. Fuck that. We're going to do something stupid at first. We're going to go build an automatic electromagnetic thing maker. That needs double magnet and 1 copper plate. I may need magnets for something else later. That's electromagnet. I can't remember if you need base magnets for anything else. Or if I'm safe to just turn them all into things. Pondering. I need an orb to ponder. Oh, incredibly dusty. Yet most sacred of gachapon orbs. Yeah, I think I just go. Maybe I'll go find a thing. This has in it. Ah, I forgot I got this. It is a tiny Eevee wearing a Flareon suit. I think he should live on my shelf, not confined to his Gachapon egg prison. This should probably go in the bin, but I don't want to really throw it away because I got it from Japan. And everything I have from Japan I hoarded. I'm going up on my shelf briefly because there is a lot of dust up here because you can tell that I don't give a shit about it. While we wait for things to build, right? Right, well that was the sound of me knocking over my lemon oil. And then also a Bulbasaur badge and King Arthur's sword, but that's fine. Amy, hold that for me. Are there more Gachapon orb up here or not? Or is that it? I thought I had more than 2. Unless you're under... I just found a dice pack. Oh no, I found them. I'm genuinely curious what's in them because it's been so long that I've actually forgotten that I last looked. How do I get these out from underneath my early learning centre spider? A sentence I didn't think I'd say. Okay, I don't know what that is. We're going on a magic mystery tour now while we listen to this dramatic music. Right, that one's empty. I'm pretty sure that was the one that had my stupid Kizuna AI keyring in it. Is this one? Literally every time I move, I knock things everywhere. I need to clean that shelf. That shelf is revolting. You love it, Xanon. Sagito, that's awful. That's awful and true. Just some dude on a corner like, hey, do you know which Pokemon's most readily available for human dick? Right, what lives in this orb? Inside this orb... Oh, this one's a Pokemon gym badge. I don't know which gym badge that is, but it's a gym badge. Right, these two both have Pokeballs in. Oh, one's a Master Ball. I wonder if it's literally just a Pokeball or if there's anything in it. The Pokeball contains a white cube. But it be like... it launches a white cube out. Because it's for some reason it is spring loaded. Yeah, you can go on the shelf, you're neat. More importantly... What the fuck lives in the Master Ball? Also a white cube. I guess it's just spring-loaded fun times? I suspect whichever gacha machine that I got that from was like, that was the set. It was just have a Pokeball. And I got the shittest one and the best one, so go figure. How do you even go back together? Yeah, or a really elaborate drug smuggling ploy, and that was actually just incredibly hard drugs that are now ruined by being like exposed to the atmosphere and ignored for 3 years. Or whenever it was that I went to Japan. It might be 4 years actually. Maybe even 5. Good lord. Right, now that we've had my pissed about on my shelf interlude, which definitely wasn't a ploy for me to wait for my robot's batteries to recharge, what the shit do I do next? Where did I leave all my magnets? Pokeballs full of white rocks. This is what happens when you don't empty your pockets of tissues for several months. Yeah, exactly. And if you're not careful around your Vaporeon. That's iron. That's fine. That's copper, which is fine, but I don't really need more copper. Well, I mean, I do, but not. Problem is, I've lost my base. What I need is like a sky rail, like a monorail for me to see what I'm doing. Look, all I'm just saying, right? With that high HP pool and access to acid armor. I'm not going to lose it to that. It's not as funny as Welcome to Nilbog. Right, that's the coal. I mean what I say and I say what I mean, Zanon. Although I get pranked because it didn't add. I think the reason it didn't add is it doesn't like the colon. Now, somewhere around here is where I parked my magnets. Right? Oh, or I could just make new magnets out of this. But I really don't think I need base magnets for anything. Because that's basic magnetic material, and then that's the most basic electromagnetic component. I don't think I need magnets for anything beyond this, maybe. But because I like to be overly ambitious, we're going to make an entirely new facility just for making electromagnets, just like we did with that. And I might make a gear maker as well. So we're going to need in total 3 new mines. We're going to need 2 smelters and a facility. I keep reading it as dick sucking, and then I just autofill the P. Right, here's the thing, Sagita. I know 100% nothing whatsoever about Darkside Phil, except I've seen the clip of him wanking during the start of his stream. And that's my only exposure to Darkside Phil, is, you know, him not exposing himself in his stream start. And I think I'd like to keep it that way. Yeah, thank you, Lacus. Considerable overexpo. Exactly, Bri. I have seen, in many ways, too much of Darkside Phil. For clarity, right? It's not like you could literally watch him bashing away. It was just in his stream starting thingy. He got like the camera was like already on, and it was like this view basically. But you could tell what were happening, and it was I mean, I watched the whole thing out of morbid curiosity, but it was a difficult wank after. Fucking good lord. So we're now going to get these set up. I need both arc furnaces. You're welcome, Zanon. I was going to say I aim to please, but no, I aim. You know, because this actually, what we're going to do here Because this uses twice as much. Yes, chef. Do I see a therapist? No, I don't think a paid professional could analyse what's wrong with me. I need another arc filter. Arc filter, arc smelter. I need a filter. If I is it double? Is it double? No, it's double magnet. Shit. Right, so I've done this the wrong way around. Actually, no, that's fine. That's fine. Hang on. Do that. That'll be the funking day. Man loves a funky day, doesn't it? Why? Can I get 7? No. Can I... I wish I could rotate the other way. I mean, I can get 6. That'll do. Right. Conveyors. I need to make more conveyors. I actually don't... I mean, I gotta say, I don't have enough to make many. He says making 60 conveyor belts. I'm definitely going to need more grabby arms, though. So there's my other smelter. I need a storage. Right, then this needs to go. Whoop. This needs to go. Hoopy doopy doop. This one needs to go to there, and then storage. Right, this should work? Question mark. This makes magnet. This makes magnet. This makes copper plate. This makes magnetic coil. And that's it. Then that goes there. I like that I could put this all the way over here if I wanted to, but I don't. Then that is an in. Doots. Doots. Doot. What? What do you fucking... What do you mean angle too wide? Boo! I really like that sweet S-turn as well. Fuck you. Right, that to there, that to there, that to there, and then that onto that onto that. Right, in theory, when I bother to power this with my non-existent amount of wind turbines, we're good. Oh yeah, so it isn't. So there's a little issue here. Minor problem. Okay, now we fix. So that powers the bottom quadrants. That powers the middle. That powers the top. That powers literally that one grabby arm. Okay, now they've got no power, which might think that's a problem, and you would be 100% correct that yes, it is. But we're going to fix that with my elaborate series of wind turbines that just go down this beach. Why do they go down the beach? Why not? I have, however, ran out of wind turbines. So, I'm going to help myself to some of this iron. I have titanium, apparently. Where on earth did I find that? Mysterious ore. I can't think of a way to make another smelt-based pun out of the second line. This does not... Actually, it kind of... It's almost enough power, right? So I'm going to build 2 more. And that will do it, I think. Piss off, you conveyed shit. I agree. Wholeheartedly agree. Censorship bollocks. Just so you know, Lakis, I'm reading the word bollocks in the Vagesh voice, which I will not do right now, but I want you to hear it in his voice. Right, that should be good. So, what have we accomplished so far? Basically shit all, except I'm happy. I am going to unlock research now. Because I think we're at the point where that's kind of useful. Well, basically what I've done is... I've done useful groundwork. I've just overly complicated it massively. By just making an individual mine and construction facility for everything I can possibly create right now. So we're now going to learn how to do research. I need 9 electromagnets. And this facility is not working because there is one single gap. There is a singular gap in my entire power grid that roadblocks the entire operation. You couldn't make it up. Get on with it. Yes, make me the electromagnets. It's for me. I mean, I shift clicked it, but I don't know where they went. Right, that's that done. So, what we're going to do now is go for a walk to see if we can find where the rest of my base is to find the circuit boards. You know, when I played this before, I don't remember having this issue of just constantly being lost and unable to find anything. Maybe I genuinely have gotten stupider. This is the stone mine. This is the iron plate. Oh my god, can I? I mean, actually, inventory capacity is something I could really do with. I feel like that's something for later. It's going to be in here somewhere. I think it's in tech. Wouldn't surprise me. It's probably around here somewhere. Early on. The very, very top one. Oh, I've done the basic logistics system. Unless it's under here. big conveyor. Logistics drone. Interstellar drone. Gas giant exploiter. I want to exploit a gas giant. Oh, in upgrades, not technology. Oh my god, is it in this one? Oh. It's right here. Well, I need to unlock Blue Cube first, which is on the agenda. I blinded myself with the sun. That would make a good album cover. Just that. Like, sun, come back. This. It's not. What? Fuck it. Fine. Fine. Go. So, hello there, Kiffer Borealis. At this time of year. Localized entirely to your kitchen. Somewhere over here is where I just... Is this the... No. I am 100% walking back... I am walking back to the electromagnetic farm. I can believe that. Fucking pesky sun. Not doing what I ask it to. Being a big, giant celestial nuclear hate furnace. Now, the rest of my base is somewhere. So I'm going to just walk between mining facilities until I find the right one. It's not this one. You know what I should probably do, right? Now hear me out. This is a wild suggestion. Maybe I should make some sort of central hub. Some sort of resource location. A storage facility, perhaps, if you will. Where I can keep things that I need so that I don't lose them. Because while I need processors, I probably don't need 90 of them. Some sort of Amazon distribution center, perhaps. Yes. 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 That waistline. Yes. Right, that's what we're going to do. Now, what I'd really like is like a global view. Like pressing M, for example. Which allows me to see... Look at how spread out my fucking... all of my facilities are. Of course this is shit and I can't see what I'm doing. This looks like the central point. More or less. So we'll go here. Can I leave a marker? In fact, where am I? I have lost where I was looking. I mean, actually where I am is kind of central, isn't it? In this instance, we are the alien. I am here, and this is, it's big. Well, this is my planet now. Energy. Soon it will be my Actually, I'm very bold of me to say soon it will be my solar system. Eventually it will be my solar system. So, what I'm going to do... We're going to make this the logistics center. Because in a moment of genuine, actual clarity, I figure I'd probably get further and do better if I make a central hub. And pipe it all into one place. So to do that, what products do I have? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 products currently. And not counting this that I'm not making yet. But will soon. Man, making... Oh, that's what the Matrix Lab needs to make it. This require... That's actually relatively straightforward. It will basically consume all of my processors and thingies, though. But I do need that to research more stuff. So, what I'm going to do, to make my life easy, I'm going to build the framework for how this goes. I need, like, well, unfortunately, which component am I missing? The iron. Is there any iron nearby? Yes. Unfortunately, it's the one making the bastard magnets. I mean, actually, I can help myself to some of it. Excuse me, give me a stack. Thank you. Story is incredibly convoluted because bad English AI. Basically, humanity become digitized and your job is to collect energy for the big PC or the human. Yeah, basically. Your job is to just go and collect energy, basically. Which, the Dyson sphere is like the ultimate energy form. Pretty much. Let's make 10 of the... 8. Yeah, actually 8 is right. I don't have a gear maker yet. I'm going to, though. Like, in some ways it would be kind of wild if, like Factorio, there were aliens that were, as you know, industrialize the planet, were a bit like, mate, yeah, nah. But I think it being a completely chill, focus on the industry, relax and just do a strategy thing, actually, it is what makes this game so good. Right. Now, I was originally doing this so I could get all of the power under one thingy, but that's obviously not going to happen. So we're going to build 2 more transformer towers. Oh, is there a combat thing coming up? Hopefully you can turn that off. Why did that not make... Oh, it did make it. It just made them very quickly. Right. Currently this is not connected to the grid, and that's fine. I need to make loads of this. What am I missing? Iron. What do you make? You're just coal. Which, like, for now, basically doesn't matter. Like, I might need it later for something that I don't know, but for now it doesn't matter. That's not something I need to pipe to the logistics center. The magnets, however, definitely are. So, I could reroute this, like, to not use this chest, but I'm basically, this gives me overflow by having a secondary storage chest, so it's fine. Right, it's time for the conveyoring. We're going to go round that coal because I might need it eventually. I've already ran out of conveyors. Where is all my iron? There is iron. This is the problem. Right, this is where we have issue. Okay, at least okay, this is fine. This is an iron plate maker. This is good. This is probably full. Now we're going to use that to make... Yeah, just make all 81. Is it still doing that in the background? Yeah, good. Then, as soon as it's made the first set... I wonder where this soil pile shit goes. Because he keeps telling me I keep picking it up and I've got 72 kilograms of soil. which may or may not be helpful. Oh, I'm going to need a bunch of grabby arms. Now, I need to wait for my slow little drones to put this road together for me. And then once they've done that, I know I can build the Matrix Lab. I don't care. First, before I build the Matrix Lab game, I have to do things. Like, cover this planet in conveyors like I said I would. Literally here, they go on a journey this way and then back that way for no reason other than poor thinking ahead. Which, I mean, to be fair, is very par for the course. Also, these take so long to build that this is prime opportunity for me to go take a piss in a minute. I've just realised, I'm pretty sure nothing else is going to arrive from this direction. Except that coal, if I choose to bring that over. I don't know how I'm going to get the things out of this. Also, I don't have any power. Fusion me's problem. See, now this is a conveyor belt. Incredible. Now this one here, for no reason whatsoever, has to go this way. It has to double back on itself because when I put this together I didn't realise that I might build a central hub. Well, I mean, I did realise I'd build a central hub, I just, didn't actually think about it. Or I didn't really contemplate where such a central hub might go. So if we go across like this, a little roadway that goes down, and then because I fucked up, actually, we go like that, and then like that. Perfect. Right, now what I'm going to do, I need the loo and a fresh drink, so I'm going to sit here, and you can listen to the lovely music, while I wait for my drones to very slowly build railways. We're back. I was gonna try and do. I was gonna try. Never mind. I was gonna just emerge from. What have I sat on my headphones? I was gonna emerge from the shadowy depths. I fucked it because I had to move the chair. I see that my goblinoid creature still did not, you know, make the thing. A Jeblude. Oh. I mean, there is almost certainly porn of Kerbals. I'm not Googling it. Also, guess what I found? Fucking Viennese well, mate. Also, Viren, speaking of minion loot, hold on. Where the fuck did I save it? What? What do you mean it can't be good? I genuinely can't find... What? I was convinced that I had this saved. I could have swore that I saw it in my images earlier. Oh, I'm going to Google it in a second. I'll be able to find it really easily. I just was convinced that I'd saved it. I mean, anyway, this will do. Giga Minion. Although Minion Loots does genuinely make me remember, right? It was a Reddit post, basically, of someone that... You know Jackbox? Also, we should play a Jackbox game as a group sometime. The t-shirt one, which is the best one. They had to cancel an order, and they emailed them and basically said, I was very drunk when I ordered this t-shirt, and I must request that you cancel my order, because I cannot permit a t-shirt of a minion with massive tits, and below it, live, laugh, lactate, to exist in this world. What am I doing? Hello, Majitsu. Welcome to stream, you handsome bastard. I'm covering a planet in conveyor belts. In the interest of science. We're just discussing minion loots, because of course we are. I'll buy the t-shirt one sometime, and we'll just play that. Ideally while I'm hammered. Because I'm a giggly little bitch. Oh my god, do I speed up when I walk on the conveyors? I should be able to go double fast for this. Well, here's the thing, right? I am the activist. It's my planet now. And I'm actively choosing to cover it in conveyors. Yeah, this is Pebble Beach. Great shot. Right down the middle. Right now. Where is the rest of my base? So there's this facility down here. These facilities down here. That what, pardon me, makes glass. That one makes circuit boards. Both of those need to be up here. This is a fucking atrocious mess. I shouldn't have put these in a line, and it's too late to stop now because I've committed to the idea. You can't get off Mr. Bones' wild ride. I, however, need a lot more conveyor belts. You know all these iron plates that would... Actually, you don't have to put your grabbers on the end of the conveyor. You can let the belt run by and grab stuff from the other side. That would let me fit more stuff on. Right, I'm going to make 5 wind turbines here. Mr. Bones' wild fuck. I agree. It's not OSHA approved. Can I have a random quote, please, Annan? We'll see if we get a vintage one from before we hit triple figures. Man, one day I'm going to have 4 figures worth of inane shit that I've said. Yeah, sad cowboy. I'm not going to build on that bit in case I end up building like water there or something. That's true, I do need to... What am I doing now, Zanon? I'll have you know I stream most days, it's just it's not always on this channel. Also true. Now, which way is the... Right, it's behind me. Which is this way. We need to link this and this to here. I think... I can't remember what I need glass for. I know it's definitely used for something. Like, as for exactly what, I couldn't fucking tell you. Also, this is probably going to get made into gears. So, how are we going to get this there, you ask? We could go all the way around, yeah? But I want to go in the goo. I can believe that I said that. So, ready? Fucking brace yourselves for the magic. Okay, because we're going to do this. Boom. Oh, why are you now on a weird turn? Okay, well, it needs to have a wonky turn in the air. It's decided. Anyway, what we're going to do then is we're going to go back down again. Just run along the ground. Where is the storage facility? The storage facility is all the way over here. So as you can see, this is a somewhat ungainly construction. And possibly all my resources are too spread out. However, I won't let that stop me. And I've ran out of conveyor belts. Listen to space music or a space soundtrack while I play this game. It's nice, relaxing and productive. Yeah, I can believe that, Burnout. Welcome to stream. Like, the actual in-game music is kind of nice. But I think I could do with like a curated playlist. Just to listen to in the background. I mean, I could just whack my starting stream music on over the top of it, actually, because that's all relative. Well, no, that is curated. I'll have a think. Actually, to be fair, you know what would be a banger idea? If I open my fucking S3 Air mods folder and just right-click, add all to a VLC playlist. Because that is an entire set of folders of straight fire. This is my main Twitch channel. But most weekday mornings, I stream game development over on my alt, which is RPG_HumbleWizard. Cheers, Annan. I found it very difficult to strike a balance between when I wanted to stream game dev on this channel and when I wanted to do either speedruns or other content. So I ended up just using the joke alt that I made for marathon runs. And like actually genuinely separating the work from pleasure has been actually genuinely really helpful. Because it's not like, excuse me, like work in the sense of, you know, actual paid job, but it kind of is. It's a similar level of like effort that goes into it, so having like a work-life split was actually genuinely a really good idea. It's almost like being a teacher for 5 years taught me a thing or two about mental well-being. Fucking fancy that. Right. Come on, you little dinglebows. One thing that I don't like is there are no support struts. The funny thing is, Anon, right? That's not the worst of it. The worst of it is the fucking admin and bureaucracy. Not even kidding. Like, I only started using the alts from like April or so, which admittedly was a while ago, but my streaming has been really spotty anyway for the most part this year. Why did it just didn't. Although I've got a good balance for it now, I feel. And then I took like a month off to just dick about with my PS5. It does bother me there are no support struts. However, I like the gumption of the... Ooh. Look at that silky smooth slope. My arm is in it. Yeah, it has a left turn, Xanon, because for some reason the editor wanted it, so I kept it. Why does this not do anything? The sorter was the wrong way. I wish I didn't find out what was wrong with it. In theory, that does speed that up, though. Next job is I need 1 billion iron. Where can I find iron? At the warehouse! However, I might as well make a start on getting this to move. Like, in the right direction. So... is it this way? Yes. Me explaining German gender grammar to a friend right now. Technically, girls will obviously only become female when they grow up. Uh-oh! But also technically not wrong in language. This way. I deliberately don't want to build over the water just in case. Gendered language is, like, weird and fascinating. Just because of, like the weird quirks that come up like that. Right, now, why does this not do anything? Oh, you know why this doesn't do anything? I think this Mr. Grabby is broken. Oh, no, it works. Is this overloaded on power? No. So why was it not... Why didn't it do anything until I looked at it? Well, that's because vans are bigger, Zanon, and they're, you know, closer to Bussy. Maybe, Seth, but like, all of my power grids are completely separate. Artillery is also female, but that's because artillery is dope. I don't know what that's got to do with anything, but I love artillery. Make another 90 conveyor belts, please. Where did I leave that? One's there. Okay. So after that, there's only 2 more to go. One is the electromagnets. One is the copper. And then the last one is for the iron gears that I haven't actually got yet. But will. Now. Can I just go this way? Oh, I fucking can. Look at that. Oh. Oh, we're just going to go side by side with the other track because that's sensual. And I mean, hopefully I don't need the space next to it. What do you mean out of building range? Oh, it's because I was too far away from... Oh no, I ran out of power! Quickly! Eat all these logs. Not these logs. Plant. This is going to have to make an abrupt to get in. I really thought that was going to be enough conveyors. I've genuinely, categorically, catastrophically misunderstood how much I would need. I actually don't know, Zanon. I imagine it probably either, if it doesn't now, is something it will get later. Oh, I'm constantly running out of power. Oh, it's because moving is hard. Mood. So I'm going to just sit still. He says immediately moving again. Oh, like, honestly, the power meter is nowhere near as big a deal as I'm making it sound. Like, you can basically ignore it. If I just, like, go fetch some coal, and just stuff it in me, then I'm good, basically. Now, as long as there's at least one way out of each box, I'll be alright. Like, I'm currently somehow burning fuel by standing still. Oh, I think it's because of my little droids. I said some coal, thank you, Xana, not one coal. I will stuff myself with coal, like a bad little boy. Quote that as well if you want. Now, why has that wonked itself, look? You better unwonk. Why did it do that? Why did it go... Yeah, I think, honestly, Drono the Clown over here is what's depleting all my fuel. Yeah, we've got no more message of Darkside Phil Simulator. Actually, that'd be a dreadful game. I will never do a Darkside Phil Simulator. That's my RPG promise to you. Oh, there we go. Think of the achievements list, though. Oh, no. To continue with our running theme tonight of quotes from Bottom Life 3, the starting soon scream would just be a really awkward, you know, crop of my face, and the only audio would be the sound of hundreds of bananas being peeled very rapidly. Yes. Is there anybody in chat right now that has not seen the Meals Born advert? Because if so, you're about to. Yes, absolutely. Also, that advert has unironically made me want to purchase a copy of Meal Born myself. Fire at will. Which one's Will? Do you know these people? What a good fucking live show that was. Stroke is. Right. What's next? Those are connected, right? Welsh cannibals! Eddie, what's this? The moment before your nose was broken. Right, I need to go over here next and grab these two, and then I need to make a gear maker. Seth, have you seen the Meal Born advert? It's extremely important content. Eddie, read that last part again. With a bit more than that. Right, while my energy recharges. Hold on. We're gonna get like many versions of this here, right? This is the obligatory meme break. This is very important, extremely important part of stream and whatnot. So, beaches, deck chairs, palm trees, bamboo, trees, beaches, sand, bamboo. Anyway, Meals Born. Also, as I discovered earlier in DevStream, there's a version with green and a version that's not green, and honestly, I find the green version better. Right.
Ridge.
Let's get this ready. Yeah, there we go. Looking good.
Bridge with the girls today, didn't you?
No, we played the second most popular game in France. It's called Meal Born. You try to take a 1,000-mile car trip, and they try to stop you. Meal Born is a card game, honey. The second most popular game in France. And here it is.
What's the first most popular game in France?
Monopoly, silly.
Oh. Right, but it gets better. Hang on.
Bridge with the girls today, didn't you?
No, we played the
Okay, hang on.
second most popular game in France. It's called Mealborn.
I can't deal with that slow turn. I cannot deal with it. I'm crying. Oh. Oh. Look up the... I've seen... I think Grape Escape is the one I'm thinking of. Hang on. Okay, this isn't the one that I thought it was, but this is going to be dreadful. This is just going to be dreadful. Genuinely dreadful.
It's the Grape Escape game.
Make 'em, take 'em to the factory.
Jesus Christ.
Now the history.
To win, race through the jam factory without getting stomped or squished.
That's the way you do it when you play the Grape Escape.
Oh no. Shit. Yeah, I was in fact thinking of the Grapist. Yeah, I was. Oh, hang on. We should have a Craig Statler break. Very important.
Great shot, right down the middle.
Second thing, right? More importantly, obviously I've got all this in GIF form. Yeah? Hang on, because we found something very powerful. You can enhance this. I'm looking for something. I should have typed in the letter C instead of scrolling all the way down. Where is it? This one works, because I know this works really good with this one. I'm okay. Okay. And now back to our scheduled program. Okay, well at least my energy bar's full now. I've gone lightheaded. I've completely forgotten what I was even doing. Where's the warehouse? There's the warehouse. So there's more things to connect to the warehouse yet, which is what exactly? This. Oh my god, that's so far away. Where is that in relation to me? Christ. Yeah, I'm genuinely really tempted to make that my sub alert. Just that Gregorian chant and that guy's slow turn. But it would mean that I would have to get rid of me being all of the Spice Girls, and I don't think I'm prepared to make that sacrifice. I love being a Spice Girl just too much. I would absolutely be Idiot Spice. No, Himbo Spice. Because that's the, you know, slightly better way to put it. I fucking wish. To be fair though, right? As much as I find Reface really funny, I think it struggles when things aren't, like, straight on. So I think it would really struggle with the side until it got close, and it'd be really weird. In probably the best possible way, though. So, I now need to get this, like, many miles away. It needs to go over there. It's the second most popular game in France. It's called Mealborn. I genuinely would unironically play Mealborn. I think at this point. Like, that is advertising in a nutshell. Okay, so I ran out of iron again. This may be a recurring thing. It'll be a recurring thing until the warehouse is finished. Right? Because then everything is where I need it. So we're going to go make another, like, I don't know, 200 conveyors. And then we're going to make one more mine to make gears. Then we might be ready to research the blue cubes. And in 4 hours, by that point probably, I will have accomplished... actually, no, to be fair, right, I said I will turn this entire planet into a conveyor belt. And so far, I would say that I'm accomplishing that with panache. Now, I need more conveyor. Why are you doing a turn? We need to go up and over. To here. If I can make some more. Yeah, that's perfect. Oh no, no, down. Right. That pleases me greatly, because Monopoly is shite. Hurry up and make more conveyors, come on. Now, I need way more conveyors on this. That much I can categorically say, so... Take that. And... literally fill my inventory queue with... conveyor. Now I've got to really slowly walk down this and hope my drones will finish it. See, I like this already. I like the this is just chaos. It's organized chaos, which is exactly what I set out for. Yes, Lakis.
Your production.
Do I know what time it
has reached
is?
a certain
It is 4 minutes past
now,
9.
Click the statistics panel button at the bottom right corner of the screen to view statistics. It includes the output consumption of each item, electricity data, etc. Use
Oh,
these dynamic
I've unlocked the
data
statistics
to
because
help
my
you
base has got
manage your
big enough.
production base.
It does bother me that there are no struts. It doesn't bother me so badly that I'm going to do anything about it or complain, but like... I like that you can see the curvature of the fucking planet on how long this conveyor belt is. What time is it, Lacus? You're leaving me on tenterhooks. It's now 5 past 9. The suspense is killing me. Oh my god, is it piss bag time? Yes, although Mealborn owes someone Monopoly, no one was concerned because they were probably for the same company. Yeah, indeed. Same thingy. I genuinely, unironically, may look to purchase myself Mealborn. Yes! Piss bag! Piss bag! For context, right? I may post that in Discords later. Probably not in mine. Actually, probably not in Hud's either. But I'll post it in the coffee one. Oh, has it? Incredible. Basically, I figured you would like. Yeah, that's where I thought you were gonna put it. Because that's where I desperately wanted to put it myself, but like obviously couldn't at the time. But feel free to post it in coffee as well then for Viren and Seth. Because obviously they won't have seen it. Indeed. In the Discord belonging to our dear Hudson, whom currently resides in Sweden, but not in Ben. I need to go and get a load of coal. Indeed. Yeah, well, as far as we know, yeah. He could be balls deep in Ben right now and we'd have no idea. Hello, Arcania. Welcome to stream. How are you doing? It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Balls. What do you mean out of context, hello? Piss bag, piss bag. Yeah, there was context. Probably. Benoit balls. Oh, not in Ben is literally all you heard. Yeah, the Hud is in Sweden, but not in Ben. Right. So that's the copper plates all ferried off to the warehouse. The next bit then is the magnetic coils. Before I do the magnetic coils, right, because I'm about to run out of fuel again. You know, actually, one thing that I do genuinely think makes the energy in this really not that much of a problem is when it runs out, it just makes things slower and it doesn't affect you moving around. Which I think is, pardon me, important. Okay, it's making me slow, but like... I don't remember it slowing you down. Anyway, that's my coal over there, I think. I'll just burn this last bit of wood. Like, just burning wood on its own is enough for me to move around and, you know, offset the negation. If I start jumping or, like, having to hover, then it'd deplete it faster. Or if I was doing construction, but it's fine. Right, so now that I've done that, let's get 3 stacks of coal. Burn all that. That'll keep me going. Now, so actually, this is really convenient now. I've now got train lines that I can, well, I say train lines. I've got supply lines I can follow to find things. So I'm not going to get lost on my planet anymore. Maybe. Perhaps. I'm probably still going to get lost on my planet. But now I've got no excuse. So, we're going to fly back over to here. I'm probably going to make that the iron gear mine. Schiffer Borealis. That was the one I joked about earlier. So, what we're going to do here is get a conveyor. Get a grabby. And then get the fuck out of here. Now, can I get over this? Yeah. I'm going to run this basically alongside this. I'm going to leave a bit of space because I might need to build an extra mine there later. But if I do that, and then literally just run this all the way down the side. Why did it turn... Whatever. I guarantee you why it did that actually. It's because I missed a bit somewhere. Anyway, we're about to go over the water, right? So we're gonna get an elevator, even though we don't deadass don't need to. Although, to be honest, because it's going over that, it would need to. And then we're going to come down on the other side there. And then all the way to the end. And then, wait. Right. The other thing, actually, that what's draining my energy is using these fucking things. Building stuff uses loads, basically. But it's a necessary evil. Right, I'm gonna need one of them. I actually don't basically... yeah, it's because I'm out of iron again. I'm gonna need 4 power stations. Probably 1 relay. A storage chest. A smelter. And a thing maker. And then probably a bunch of extra grabby arms, so... I like that some of them approach from that side and some of them approach from that side, because the way I envisioned this was they'd all filter in from one side and filter out the other, and it's going to just be a fucking mess. But that's fine. It'll be my mess. Now, my energy is getting absolutely tanked, purely because I'm making loads of shit, but that's fine. Because what I'm going to do is just really slowly walk all the way back. While my little robot dudes put the conveyor together for me. And then when we get to the other side, we build the other facility and then walk back. Then once everything's assembled in the middle, we might actually do some fucking research. Perhaps. I like how this has got a wobbly little kink in the middle. Ooh. It's really It's really weird how sometimes it'll shift on the axis. Right. I wasn't kink shaming. Just, I like the wobbly little kink. It's just... He's like, you know what? I can be a bit funky. I don't know why I said that in that accent, but I did. I'm also not really sure what accent it was, but I definitely put a weird voice on. I'm now thinking about the Stop King Shaming Me Vine. Which I will not play, because it's loud. That wasn't Chester Cheeto. Chester Cheeto, I'm not doing it, but like, Chester Cheeto is like... more southern drawl. And I don't think I was doing a drawl. I did promise, and therefore... Well, actually, no. What I said was, do you want me to remove him from the start screen? I didn't say I wouldn't do Chester Cheeto, but look at me not doing it. Hey? With every fibre of my being, do I not do it? This is taking the piss with the lack of energy. I'm not doing it, look! That's true, I didn't promise Viren anything. What's the command for the quote where I did the noise? Actually, not the noise, the ASMR one that HUD's asked for. That way, people that want their chest to fix can have it, and people that don't want their chest to fix can just not watch the clip. And then everybody's happy. I'm actually not, you know, it might not actually be a command. It might just be a clip. If it's not, it should be a command. Come on, you miserable little robot bastards. Build my fucking conveyor belt. Poor Nightbot. He a little confused, but he got the spirit. Right, we need to go across the ocean now. Well, I mean, it's more like a small river, but we need to cross it. Why did they make that one tile in the middle and none of the rest of it? But it wasn't deep enough that I had to get, you know, wet. Also, they made this section that floats, but not the bit that connects it to anything, or... Right. On the road again. My electromagnets are on the road again. And now we need to do this one final time. Wasn't there a statistics page, and how do I get to it? Oh, I've got these before. Okay. Your first... I've got a 7.7 meter long... Is that it? 7.7 meters long is considered a long belt. You fucking amateur. Yeah, this bit having multiplayer would be cool. Like, there are a bunch of games that are inherently single player. Or like it... Inherently is not the right word I'm looking for. Intentionally single player. That are really cool, but I think would genuinely benefit from a mod that makes them multiplayer. Subnautica would be my #1 example of that. That's a fantastic game to play single player. It's got a really good story. It's a brilliant game. It would be just as fucking good if you could play it with friends and just have it like that multiple of you survive the crash. So I'm actually going to have this go like this. And I'm going to hopefully build this on the shore. Storage chest. And then we'd have to go like over that way. I mean, I guess this technically this bit here is pointless, but when has that ever stopped me? Actually, you know what? My storage facility doesn't have any bricks yet. Or does it? It's got glass. Brick might be the one thing it didn't get. We're going to dump. That should get everything. And then we have to go and give it like 1, 2, 3, 4 turbines is definitely enough. Yeah, I also wouldn't be surprised if there was a multiplayer mod. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. Right, that's making me iron gears. This is using all my power. Yeah, I'm gonna have to build one more chest back at the central hub. I knew that was going to be out of range. I knew in my heart of hearts. I've had this research lab just sat in my inventory for like, I don't know, 2 hours now while I piss about. I wonder if there are speedruns for this, he says, with absolutely zero intention to speedrun it, but just more out of morbid curiosity. It's the heart within my heart, Viren. My true inner self. It's like the heart of the cards, but real. That doesn't surprise me terribly much, if I'm completely honest. Right, get out there and fix that. I'm going to run out of conveyors again. Scissor me, Daddy Wizard. I'd fucking love to, Nick, you breathtaking stallion. Mwah, have a kiss. Welcome to stream. How you doing? A pleasure to have such a indescribably beautiful person grace my chat. What do you mean out of building range? Fuck, fucks, fucked, fucking shit, piss, bollocks, arse, wanker. Okay, Tablet knows those words now. Good job, Tablet. It's learning. Can't believe you taught your tablet to swear. It's just not cricket. What do you mean collide with other object? Oh. So, okay, so we're going to have to do that, and then we're going to have to go up again to go over that. We did it. Teed, mwah. Good evening, gorgeous. Welcome to stream. How you doing? I've got literally one grabby to spare. One grabby and one conveyor belt to my name. But the Amazon Logistics Center is actually kind of up and running, apart from the bit where I forgot stones and coal. But I don't think I need coal. Maybe I need coal. I feel like I probably should add coal into the facility, right? If I'm gonna go get stone bricks, do I need raw stone? Right, this is already becoming nonsense because we've got overlapping multi-tiered crisscross conveyors. I live for this. This is gaming. I could go with getting some more coal because I've been naughty and need it. Especially that streamer guy. Ooh woo. Oh, you flatter me. I don't know why he wooed. Can I go back in time and not do that? Right. To be real talk, it's because I keep watching that fucking Family Jewels cover of Barbie Girl. Because it's so fucking good. That, right. Basically, that whole cover gets me. The intro is really good, and, well, Barbie, I'm going to prison. Gets me every fucking time as well. Are you okay, kid? Nope. Jump in. I think when I stream this next, I might have to... I don't dislike the game's backing music, but I'll take suggestions for what we can put on in the background. Can you play some Paramore? Ooh, ooh. Exactly. It's just a banger. He's pretty fit. Mate, fucking Twitch. Yeah, nah, I can't believe you've done this to me. Nah, that's fucked, mate. Nah, you're fucked. Like, I would genuinely just put albums on over this, but, like, obviously DMCA is a problem. Actually, you know what? I genuinely might do just put all of my air mods on at once plan. I think that could work. So, why... Oh. You should use Pretzel for games like this. What's Pretzel? I need more robots. He says he's looking at the tech tree. Okay, I can get more if I actually do, you know. Basically, if I stop fannying about and do progression, then I can have more drones. And I can have nice things. Until then... I cannot. Oh, we're nearly in business though, look. Look at the... Yes. Yeah, that could be a good shout. Yes, Lakis. And when I say the air mods, I mean all of the air mods. Look at the curvature of the Earth. Yeah. Yeah, you love to see it. Oh, look at it fucking go. Oh. Oh. Now, where's me coal? There's me coal. This one's nice and easy. Oh, no, I mean, like, I'd put them all in one playlist and put it on shuffle. I don't mean literally I'd go, what if I opened 25 copies of Air and just let them go on the demo with the shuffler on? Like, I don't actually want to die. I'm gonna need another power dingle. So he goes here. That goes there. Power dingle go here. Oh, that's true. Yeah, I could just do it in Audacity. Yeah. I mean, technically, there is literally nothing stopping me from doing that, apart from the fact that I've done that before and pressed play out of curiosity and regretted it. So I guess there are some things stopping me, to be fair. Like, my remaining eardrums. No, no, Tej, I blasted my eardrums out. There was no Krungo, I'm afraid. It's way less funny. I don't think my ears have stopped ringing since. Now, this is where the coal lives that I'm going to stuff in my robot body when I've got room for more. But until then, I don't remember where my stone bricks are, except I think over that way. Nothing like a dose of tinnitus. Exactly. Right, so that's going to start shifting the coal this way. Because I might need it for something. I don't know. Then we're going to just... I'm going to leave a bit of a gap just because I like being fucking awkward. And just in case I need to build on the... I just pointed at the screen, you can't fucking see. In case I need to build on this. Right. These drones drain your... Oh, no. No. Cancel. Bad. Fuck it. No, stop. Didn't line up. Absolutely unfucking acceptable. Left me feeling very not extra creamy. Now, our final venture is to go find where I left all my stone bricks. Because I don't remember. This is so stupid that they connect from random directions. Like, and there's no rhyme or reason. It's not like all the top ones are left and all the bottom ones are right. It's just wherever the fuck I found them. So, one of these will not have connections. Somewhere on this godforsaken planet is a facility not connected to the rest of them. Now, where that facility is anyone's guess. Genuinely, where is it? You wouldn't think I'd lose a factory. Who loses a factory? There it is. Wait, oh, did I? Oh, I have connected it. Okay. The problem was me. It was there all along. Anyway, I've now got a spare storage cube for later. In case I need to add more things. So, we're going to do something useful. But first, I need to pee really bad. So, I'm going to just sit here and let my robot consume coal. Right back. Right. Our next order of business then is, really, I'd like fluid storage and encapsulation. I remember doing that. It's probably useful. I need to make 50 blue cube for that, right? I can now make blue cube. There are a few upgrades, I think, that I can make with this. Yeah, so Universe Exploration 1, Mechanical Frame I can't yet, Inventory Capacity not yet, Drones yes. I can't get oil yet. Oh, that's Energized Graphite, but I can do that soon. Drone Engine, I can do that. That'd be good. The rest of this is shit that I can't do yet. And then on the technology front for unlocking shit, that needs blue, that needs blue, that needs blue. And then I have to make these. I will probably, with the electric motors, not make a thing that makes them on purpose. I could. It's just that, like, I have the sneaking suspicion this is a part that I will need some of for, like, some things. But unless I need loads of it, I'm not going to make an auto-crafter for it. I may change my mind on that, we'll see. Right, but the next step is we need to start making research. Blue research. Goes in this. I'm trying to think how best to lay this out. I'm going to want more than one of these, is the thing. I'm actually going to put these on their own separate power grid.
Matrix Lab. You can use it to make super matrices or research technologies that require them to unlock. The super
Can you yeah, you can research
code of the
okay, so
for maintaining the home world.
What's
you can
helpful?
Upload as many super matrices to the center brain as possible.
Yeah.
You can be benefit to unlock more actual.
That's great. Thank you. As you get the different research colors, you can still use the same facility. I might end up needing to make a different one for red and a different one for blue later, but for now, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna make 3. And I'm going to stack 2 of them together and then have them next to each other. And then we're going to develop a horribly ungainly system. I've just realised that these go in that... This is a mess. I've technically been... I could do it as a 3-stack, but I'm not gonna. Oh, yeah, utter disaster is an exact... so accurate you don't fucking realise. This is gonna be awful. Awful. Genuinely ridiculous. Absolutely preposterous. Abhorrent beyond belief. God will weep. So, we're gonna go like this. Okay. And over, right? And then we're gonna go. Now this is important. Back to ground level, and then like this, and then we're gonna go around like this. Okay, and then we're gonna go like this, and then like this, and then like that. And that's so that once you are on this loop, you are on Mr. Bones' wild ride. This actually may not be as genuinely horrendous as I expected it to be. In fact, actually, it's probably going to be astonishingly simple. I was sort of anticipating some sort of weird, like a Trackmania track sort of level of actual bullshit, but I think it's probably going to be a bit more sensible. Anyway, I want both of these to have 2 inputs. Because that's one thing these are, is fucking slow, if memory serves. I haven't put the grabby arm on it yet, and I'm going to do that last. This side then has basically the same system. Just run it past, loop it back, like so. Now this may function, it may not. We're going to find out very quickly which of those it is. That looks like it definitely looks like it functions. That, Okay, yeah, that is literally what it did. Pissbag is singing you his song. Ah. Is that because he done filling you with piss? Oh, okay. He really doesn't like that. I think we're going to have to... Will this work? Okay. That... Good enough. I think that's functional. So then we go... You take... You take... You take... You take... Craft... Oh, really? Is it now like, I've finished? Deal with me at once. One song is, help me, I'm running out of battery. One of them is the, like, 10-minute warning for, I'm nearly done filling you with piss. And then there's another song for, you're full of piss now, Mildred. We're going to make 2 of them. Now, if memory serves, I don't have enough stuff. What am I short on? Gears? I'm short on everything. Well, I mean, to be fair, where using Mildred as a thing is from, that's definitely threatening, because the actual quote is, that's because you're blind now, Mildred. To be fair though, right, I can very much understand why they get so beepy. It's because they're doing a really fucking important job. Oh, these are actually connected to a power grid. Like, the grid isn't strong enough, but... Also, by double stacking them, it, like, automatically configures the one above it. Yeah, this power grid is not going to be strong enough whatsoever. I'm saying that, it's actually using barely any, but that's because I haven't actually turned anything on yet. So we're going to just up the ante slightly first. I said I wasn't going to build over here in case I end up using this bit of land, but whatever, too late. Made my decision. Right, let's see if I fucked it. Because currently, I only have 1 chip maker and 1 magnet maker. I don't know where these blue cubes are going to go. Or if they should. Oh boy, it took me 3 hours and 10 minutes to make a blue cube. Right, it's full. And I don't know how to... Okay, so you know how the conveyors were kind of normal? Yeah, they're not about to be for much longer. Oh, actually, this is perfect. I've got a spare. Oh, why didn't I make that go down first? That would have been way. That would have absolutely been the fucking sensible thing to do. Are you for serious telling me that I've run out of conveyor belts again? This keeps happening. Ha! Right, so basically, I somewhat suspected this entire sequence would just get, like, rammed shut. That's fine. That's kind of intentional. I anticipated this being like a great big fucking stupid circular roadblock. Cubes. These definitely look safe. They look like you'd find them in a gigantic plastic tub inside a ye olde sweet parlour. We did it though, we made blue. Now I just have to hope that whatever I connect to this next chest goes there. I'm also not convinced this will work at all. Actually, no, it will. Yeah, because they'll filter in now. Like it'll just be fine because it spits them out in twos. So once the blockage clears, I'm actually not sure this blockage will ever clear. It's fine. It'll be fine just having blue everywhere. Right, so what can we learn? We can learn a few different things. We can do this. Yeah, exactly. It makes the base very easy to spot. I think you can get a device later that will automatically do research for you if you feed it cubes. Right, now I can toggle the veins on and off. Which is handy, actually.
You have unlocked the universe exploration. Now you can click the details display button in the lower right corner of the screen.
Crude
to
oil!
open real-time distribution details of the ore veins.
This is basically useful for just finding more shit to mine with in a bit. For now, it's not a huge problem. Also, I can now monitor my power grid in real time, which is kind of handy, actually. Yeah, it's fine. So, next bit of upgrade is... I can't do the mecha core. Can't do the frame. Can't do capacity. Can do this. I also can do the drone engine, so I'm gonna... We'll queue that. Right, I probably should actually be doing other stuff first. This stuff is good. I'm gonna worry about it later. Steel would be handy for the inventory space. But rather than fuck about with steel yet, we should build pipes. Oh, nice. The traffic jam is sort of sorting itself out. Shout outs to traffic jam. Right. So the only thing is, we do need to wait briefly. I guess while that's doing, I don't know what to build. Other than more conveyors ready. The reason I say I don't know what to build, right, is no, they do run out, Viren. So like for example, if I toggle this back on now, I can see exactly how much is left in each thing. They do have very high amounts. I can't remember. I may have toggled it so all the veins actually had slightly more than they do normally. I can't remember. But they do have like a finite amount. It's like it's technically finite, but for most things, it's not a problem. It's finite in the sense that it may run out, but it's whatever. Also, this must be full. So you know what I'm going to do actually? These are getting double stacked. So that means I need 9 chests. Industry begins. Well, I mean, continues really, but... Okay, we've got drones. Does that mean I've got an extra drone? I think that means I've got 4 drones now. The next thing we're going to do is make them faster, because they're slow as fuck. And we're going to just whack a load of extra storage. I can't do storage for that because it's in the way. Okay, I'm gonna have to have a think here, right? I've got an idea. This is the idea. Big. Okay, so what we need, okay, I know how we can fix this. Basically, we need a run-up. Possibly a bigger run-up than this. Yeah. Okay, so easy. We can make this work. Trust me, I'm an engineer. Actual engineers now are crying and shaking. Right, so this is fine. This is fine. This is in fact well, I mean, I fucked it. Hang on, it's not fine. Now it's fine. Okay, so now what we have to do is somehow connect this to this. It doesn't like that. Okay. So what if we do this? Okay. Okay. So what if we do that? And then... There we go. Right. Now, the only thing is now I definitely can't upgrade this again because that was a pain in the ass. However... Ah, yeah! Look at the... We shall call this the NVIDIA Arch. Because those are all, like, circuit boards. And, this is perfect. I'd give that a 5 out of 7. Honestly. Oh no! No! No, my poor robot, he's starving to death. Where's the coal? Quickly, feast. Feast on it. Eat your fill, my pup. I really need somewhere to just dump all my raw copper. This is perfect. I like that some of them go around the row again. They're all the unbought. Those are all the unbought ones that, like, you know, the fucking Bitcoin miners don't have. So they're just going around infinitely on sale. Now, we know we've got trouble when one of these slams shut again and stops moving completely. Which will be sooner than I think, probably. But actually, no, it's not a huge problem. It just means that, like, you know, I've got more material than I'm using for now. So I'll enjoy it while it lasts. Realistically, anyway. Fuck that rock. It's in the middle of my perfect logistics warehouse. Right, I'm gonna need silicon eventually. Just sort of sat here with my thumb in my arse until this is ready. I do remember getting crude oil, and that's basically the last thing I remember doing on this. I might have been able to make red cube, I certainly didn't get any further than that. Okay, now my drones are a bit faster. That's good. Because they were very slow. And now we wait for another... Yeah, I'm sure you can get an upgraded one of these that does this for you. I could have swear you did. I think I remember having plastic and sulfuric acid, and that's as far as I got. I do remember basic chemical engineering. That's all the oil stuff, right? Yeah, that's water pump. Yeah, I remember having oil, and that's it. I don't remember getting the levitation. Energy matrix is what unlocks red. Okay. Red needs... I can't see what that is. It needs energized graphene, or graphite, and then water, I guess. I think we'll build a water pump, and that's probably where we'll leave off for today. But, like, we did it! We got a blue! We got some blue. It's very important. If I need... Oh, actually, you know what? I wonder if coal is used in any of the process with any of the fluids. Because if it is, these two coal veins right here are going to be really handy. The fact that there's no fucking oil anywhere nearby. Oh, there's that one, actually, which... How far away is that? I mean, it's not that far, I guess. Actually... So there's two crude oil seeps that are pretty, I guess, close-ish, and there's coal there. That's a bigger crude oil seep and a fucking million coal. That might be more suitable. And then, like, have over here as, like, a liquid area. A refinery, perhaps, if you will. Right, so what did that give me? That gave me a storage tank. Okay, but it didn't give me the building. Aha! You do need electric motors. I'm not sure I want, like, 100,000 of them yet. I actually can't hang on, I should research them probably. Yeah, yeah, we'll do that. And then we might as well queue up doing Well, I mean, actually, I don't want to queue up this yet, because I want to try and not overwhelm myself by doing a billion things at once. Because I have the sneaking suspicion that's what I did when I played it last. Sounds like something I'd do, doesn't it? I may end up keeping this as the blue lab, because I think you make red out of blue, possibly. And if you do, then I'll just have this ferried off to go to a separate lab after. Organised chaos. Thing of beauty. I do like how this just gets jammed. Most of the time. The constant whoopity 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 in cycle forever is very good. It's funny, because it technically means that this is sort of storage, but not quite. Means that this can actually has more capacity to make more circuit boards. By, like, you know, roundabout logic. I could just watch these conveyor belts all day. Okay, autosave, good. Nearly. Well, I think... We'll see how long it would take me to make the electric motors. I do actually no, I do want to build some sort of water system first. Dude, our Factorio world was a fucking nightmare. Do you mean the one where we played with the mod? Because I remember building the refinery on that, and it literally, the refinery alone would have covered, like, you know, this. The refinery alone. And there was like a train depot of like 9 platforms where like a billion, it was genuinely a thing of fucking beauty. Factorio is a hell of a game. I can now make motor. I make motor out of magnet, gear, and iron. I need 64 of these, I think. Yeah, 64. And that's 60 for me and 4 for the water purifier. And yeah, it was. Like, if you step in the wrong place, too fucking bad you are die, because you are killed by train that has no feelings or remorse. However, right, they were also very good at running over, pardon me, all the aliens that might want to try and stop you from filling their planet with smog. So, it was very much a swings and roundabouts type deal. Hang on, it was an upgrade that I wanted to do. I wanted to do the... Oh, I could do that. Just unlock Mecha Flight, yeah? Could do that. Yeah, I want this. Move a bit quicker. Yeah, I can't do the energized graphite yet. Yeah, flying consumes lots of energy though. I can just grab that and do it, because if I don't have enough dinglebows, I got plenty. I barely need any coal. It's like a stack and a bit. Sorted. And like, I'm gradually, this is like going down, but it's because it's being consumed as I use it. Now, I did just say, I think over here, yeah, because that's a really, really big seep. I do actually remember doing the oil, because I remember I had more than one refinery. I don't remember why. I think one did plastic and one did something else. So we'll have the water stank, the water stank. Yeah, we'll have the water stank over here. What is that? Kimberlite ore. Rare ore, directly crystallized from kimberlite magma under CO2 rich conditions, and diamond can be attained by further smelting. What? Now hopefully this doesn't need to be like, you know, away from base. Now, yeah, this looks familiar. So, the way that
You built a
stack
storage
these?
tank. It is more suitable for storing fluid than the storage. Each storage
Okay, can be
tank
built
can
vertically,
only store
good.
one single type of fluid and can be built vertically. However, once it has been removed, all the stored fluid will be devastated.
So, basically it works the same as a storage thing, except that if you break it, you don't get anything that was in it. Now, but RPG, I hear you say, this is your water pump and this is the storage. How do you get the water into the storage facility, I hear you ask? Well, I mean, with a fucking conveyor belt, obviously. And some grabby arms. Actually, is that... this is wonked, is the best way to put it. I mean, the thing is, Viren, you say that, you are not far from the truth. Does this just get plugged? Yeah, it does. Okay. Can I just connect that as well? Yeah. And then... Ah, shit. Water! Water cube! Do you want pump from the water cube? Water cube. Sulfuric acid will become piss cube. I'm just gonna dispel that right now. Right, is there any immediate research we can do? You can properly pay attention. You did it! Ooh! I might as well do this, right? I might as well just queue up a bunch of research to wind stream down. And then, you know, worry about other shit tomorrow. Summary of what I've done so far. So, give me 1 second to wander back to the warehouse, and then I'll explain. I need to find the warehouse.
You have received the ability to fly. Double-click the space key to lift up.
How do I land? How do I land? Mother of God. Okay. Bonk. Like that. Let me just pick up a bunch of blue. So, what we did. Basically, I went round just building mines and construction facilities, dotted all over the planet. Also, they're all on completely separate power grids, but that might actually be beneficial. Like some sort of idiot, right? Then, I was like, wouldn't it be useful if I had a storage facility where this all went? And the answer to that is yes, it would be. Unfortunately, it required kilometers of conveyor belts from all across the planet to put them all in boxes in the middle. Then, some of these boxes then ferry them out into these giant laboratories that make me these really suspicious, glowing radioactive blue cubes that let me do research, which let me get new stuff. Which has just got me the ability to build water. Where did I build the water? Because I've lost it. Where's my water? Hey, did you drink my water? Is it this? I know what I'm looking for. It's the crude oil. It's the coal vein with like 1 million coal on it. But not that one. And it's not even far from the base. I've just lost it. I blame the dark. Is this it over here? Oh, and I've just built this. It slurps the water and turns it into a cube and puts it in the tank. Our next port of call... Well, we got some options. We can either get some new conveyor parts that I probably won't use. Get steel, which would be useful. We can get a different type of smelter that works with different things, which will unlock silicon, possibly. It means we can make high purity. Is a water cube just ice? Only if it's frozen. And also we can get energized graphite, which we have to purify raw coal with. It looks like this does some really fucky stuff. We could also get a semiconductor, which hopefully is not made with a regular circuit, so that's something. Or we can get thermal power. Oh, it's thermal power plant, but what it means is coal power plant. Which I expect it would probably make a lot of power, but is inefficient, because I'm going to use my coal for other stuff. The other thing we can do is... What the fuck does that build into, look? I can only assume it's this. Yeah. So we'll need to do this high efficiency plasma control stuff. We can use glass to make crystals. Or prism things. I may end up using... Plasma general high peroxide can be used to extract and refine crude oil. And then... Yeah, I'll probably do this next. So that I'll make another thing that makes glass and then convert that into prisms. And you use that to make wireless power towers. You want to be careful with these. You can dot them around your base and your power grid will then charge your mecha. Which is handy, except your mecha consumes a lot more power than most of your grid does probably. So you got to be careful. But that's what gets me this oil refinery, which I think is the thing I need next. And then I need oil to do basic chemical stuff. So it's looking like we'll do steel first. Yeah, steel and then plasma control, I think, is what we do afterwards. But, you know, good start. I feel like in today's stream I probably did, like, I got like 20 hours in this, I think, before. Might have been less than that, but I feel like I basically got almost back to where I was before. Just by pissing about and just building everywhere. And like, you know, there are plenty of resources nearby that I can make use of. Like, I might end up using a coal vein actually just for power. To be honest, there's loads of it everywhere. Do I have any stone that's like close? Yeah. Oh no, it's being used. I mean, I guess that doesn't matter actually, but like, is there any more stone nearby that's close to the grid that's not being used? There's extra copper there, that's handy. Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like I'm going to have to go further afield. There's loads of crude oil up here, though. Literally loads of it. There's some stone. Like, it is somewhat unhelpfully... I mean, actually, I guess it's fine, because I can attach it to that grid and then just run it down here and just have an extra chest. Or I'd probably put it on this end, actually. Yeah, there's a good chance I'll build an extra thing here, specifically for when I make those prisms. Because they're going to get used for random shit. And then I need an extra one for steel. For making steel, so I don't fuck with any of my other iron production. We'll find a current... Yeah, there's this unused iron vein over here. That's perfect for it. We'll use that and turn all that into steel. Genuinely adoring that I can't make circuit boards fast enough. The Nvidia factory is working strong. And we've still got hundreds of thousands left to go. But yeah. I'll let this finish out, and then we'll find somebody to raid. In fact, actually, like, while that's ticking down, I'll tab out and look for a raid target. Whomst is live. We could raid. In fact, we will raid Ruffle Bricks. Ruffle Bricks is doing their first playthrough of Ori and the Blind Forest. Ori and the Blind Forest is a very, very good game. I'm going to save this now. We shall name this Pebble Beach. Because that's the name of the starting planet. I'll save this now before I forget. I'll leave that going. Like, I'm going to let this tick down before I save and close the game, but like, just assume that I did that I let this finish. We're going to go say hello to Ruffle Bricks. They are a fucking awesome bloke. They are playing a very, very good game. It will be a good time to be had by all. So, thank you very much for watching, everybody. I'll be back tomorrow morning. I will be doing some... I aim to please Viren, or as I said earlier, I aim. I'll be back tomorrow morning to do some game dev. I will probably do some more Dyson Sphere program tomorrow night. And then Monday morning will be game dev. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm not going to be streaming because Break the Record Live is on, and I'm going to ram that right up my arse and watch that instead. But yeah, have a lovely rest of your day, everybody. Maybe I'll see you in the morning, and I'll catch you next time. Bye for now. The way the music faded out there was really, really... Love you too, CBK! The way the music faded out there right as I was about to raid was perfect, and then I fucked it by drawing attention to speaking. Anyway, bye!